Okay, so this is episode 47, and this is not the video I had planned to post today. Actually, here in the heart of Canggu right now. And always be careful when you're walking. Always be careful. And right now, in the heart of Canggu, and I'm not sure of everything that's going on. I just know I've got so many messages from you guys. I don't really post that much on Twitter, although I do consume stuff on Twitter. So many people have been writing me, Luke, please speak up on this topic. I wasn't sure what was going on, and people were writing me on Instagram, on TikTok, and then it clicked to me. So we have to talk. But I'm gonna bring you guys with me down the street here. Always be careful crossing the streets here in Canggu where the Westerns are driving. I'm one of them, I know. But I wanted to talk about my experience being black in Bali. Now, I know a lot of people won't approve of this. People might not like this video. It's not a typical video that I do, but I feel like I'm Balinese. I don't look it. I'm massive compared to the Balinese, but my heart is so open to them, and I've never felt this way that I feel like I'm one of them, and I stand up for that. Hello, Selamat sore. And, basically what happened, I'm not sure of the whole story, and really the story doesn't matter. It's more about my experience right now, and I want to share this with you. Because people were saying that here in Bali, it's not okay to be black, or it's not okay to be from another place, or the local people aren't accepting of anyone from any other nationality. And there's so many things like this that I've been reading and hearing about, and this just isn't true in my experience. And to give you a little context, so you're not like, well, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Actually, you might want to hold on a second. First of all, in my life, I've set my life up before, and now that I can be anywhere I want to be. And almost more importantly, now I can, anywhere I don't want to be, I don't have to stay there. Even if I go somewhere I don't want to go, if I don't want to stay in a place, if I don't feel welcome, if I don't feel appreciated, I can go. I've set my life up like that. I can literally do it, and it doesn't hurt my business. It actually helps me on YouTube when I change places. And at the same time, I would never tell people to come to a place that I didn't feel comfortable in. I might tell you guys, hey, that place was cool, but just not for me. I can say that kind of stuff, that's no problem. But I would never make so many videos about a place that I wasn't super happy in. And so when I heard this about, what's going on and on Twitter, if you haven't heard about it, I'm sure someone will leave it in the comments here below. But I want to say about me being basically a black American and here in Bali. And don't get things confused. I am a genetic celebrity almost everywhere on the planet. I'm about 6'8", 270 something pounds, about 10 pounds heavier than my playing weight, and now just muscular, big, stand out everywhere. So you think of all people, if they would stand out and they wouldn't be accepted, it would be me. I stand out easier than anyone. Anyone if you ever see me in Canggu, it probably wasn't too hard to spot me riding on the bike, going over the shortcut, or just in a store. You can't miss me. And I say all that because, I've never felt more welcome in a place. I've never felt more welcome in the place. And, anyone who, I guess, condones, hello, Sansare. I've never been part of a culture or been anywhere in my life except on a pro team where it was like everyone kind of was just open to accept anyone. As an athlete, we get teammates from everywhere and we accept you. You can play, let's go, you stay, and everything's all good. But here in Bali, my experience has been anywhere that I've gone, whether it's a small village or whether it's here in the heart of Canggu, I've been shown so much respect. Now, respect isn't on my list anymore of things because I think it kind of blurs lines a lot. But as far as respecting the culture and stuff, I'm 100% about that. Whether it's wearing a sarong, going into the temple, or anything. I'm in another culture and I have to respect. If I don't like dogs, that's not my problem to get mad at all these dogs. That's the culture here. That's how it is here. And for me, and as I say, me making this video, standing up for people, is the Balinese, I found they have just been accepting of everyone. And everyone that I've met in Bali, I haven't had actually any kind of encounters that was like, whoa. Of course, I feel much more comfortable here than I do in America. I felt more comfortable in France and Australia and Bulgaria and Ukraine than I did when I was living in America. That's without question. But there's never been a place in my life where I have felt more comfortable, more welcome, more interesting, and having the people. It doesn't matter if you guys don't know the Balinese. you guys follow me on TikTok. We got a couple videos that have over 100,000 views of me with some of my friends, and they're like this tall. Balinese about that tall with me. And they're still friendly. They're still open. And it's not out of fear. Like, what's this big guy? What's up, man? You're good, man. I'm making a video right now talking about, well, you might not understand, but they were talking about being black in Bali. Black in Bali? Yeah, or just any foreigner from Bali. Have you felt, you enjoy?
Yeah, man, me no problem. You know?
No problem.
No, maybe you, I don't know.
For me, no problem.
Yeah, they love black here, they love it all.
They love everything, right? I love it, brother. Thank you, man. You know, and they are accepting of everyone. It's the easiest way to say it. There's no way to try to break it down and say, well, they're accepting of everyone. And if you follow their rules and respect everything as you should when you're in another place, I don't come to someone's home. If we take our shoes off when we go inside, that's the rules that they have at their home, then I respect their rules, whatever that is. Now, apart from that, the people themselves, I remember thinking at the very beginning of the pandemic, I was like, if something were to happen crazy, I definitely would want to be in a place where I felt like people cared about each other. And here I've been in small villages where people don't speak any English, nothing. And they'll greet you with a smile. The Balinese, the Indonesians, I should say, I got to stop saying just Balinese, but the Indonesians that I've experienced, they're just ready to smile. That's what I tell people. You all who have one-on-one Zoom conversations with me, you guys can send me an email. We can schedule one. They're just ready to smile. You walk by and they're ready. They're on it. You know, now I don't, so anytime as I was reading through Twitter and people were writing all these comments about, yeah, it's not safe here, I never feel comfortable here, I don't know what these people are talking about. I've been in Bali for a year, and although I don't go to the tourist sites, everyone goes to these tourist sites where, of course, you should be accepted there because you're paying money, so they want you there. I went to places where it's not on a tourist map. I'm on a back street right now. I'm literally on a back road where I walk by that lady and child, they're right here. Their home is right here. I just said hello to everyone that was in that house. I didn't have anything. They didn't want anything from me. They're just kind because that's who they are. So for me, it was almost like reading this Twitter feed and having you guys send, please speak out about this. What's going on? What is it really like? I've never felt more welcome in a place. I've never felt more happy in a place. I've never felt that there was a place where you could live your life to an extreme. You guys will see in the next video I have coming out, because I'm putting that one off until later and putting this one on today. And I've never been in a place where you can live your life and at a limit up here, and it'll cost you this much. And with that extra money, you can give to help out people this much and still grow and be who you are and be accepted. And at the end of the month, you'll have more money than you would if you would have been unhappy in the place where you come from. So when it comes to people just speaking out about, hello. When it comes to people speaking out about that they're not friendly or they're not opening up, my experience here has been nothing but great. And as I said at the very beginning of this video, if I didn't like this place, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't tell you to come here. And I see a lot of people write about that Bali pays me to speak about their country. They don't pay me anything to speak about their country. If they would like to, please, I'm definitely open for it. But I do it because I actually truly love this place. And the people who I meet here, who have come here and have really enjoyed it, not the 0.01% who go crazy, or 1%, whatever that is, they've grown, they've become a new person, they've seen a new side of themselves. And when it comes to Bali, it's a place that has my heart. As you guys know, here, Poland and Malta, my 3 favorite countries, and they all have the same flag, just flipped in different orientations. But when it comes to me being here, it's been nothing but an honor, a privilege to be a part and to be accepted into here, because they could easily turn me away, turn other people away. And I just felt like I had to make this video, not because I was obligated to, not because I had to stand up for someone, but I had to stand for something. I stand for unity. I stand for people coming together. I stand for people that understand that when I look here in this camera and I'm looking at you in your eyes watching this video, that I see you as a human. I see you as the same as me. I may know things that you don't know. You know things that I don't know, but I see you're a human first to me. It's why when on my channel, I have people from everywhere in the world. If you want to, just for entertainment, guys, write where you're from in the comment section of this video. And if you guys look in this comment section and see where people are from, because people are welcomed here. And I hope that when you guys watch my channel and you feel my energy, that you want to come back, that you want to stay, that you feel like you're welcome, that you feel like you're being brought on a journey, because that's what you are. But everyone's welcome here. With me, people are welcome. Now, if people start to get vulgar and horrible, then okay, that's another story. But everyone has a shot. And I feel like that's something that I live by. And I speak to people, and my friends are all from different nationalities. You know, I don't even have that many American friends, actually, you know. And for me, that's very close to who I am as a person. And when it comes to Bali, that's how the Balinese are. And Indonesians, I'm sure, but I haven't been outside of here. But all the people that I've met here that are Indonesian, well, all of them are Indonesian, that's how it's been. It's never been get out. They've always been with welcome, with open arms, even if it wasn't to pay for anything, just because you're welcome. And on that note, come to Bali. Maybe not this year, maybe I don't know when, but when it opens up, I mean, come here, see for yourself. Be careful anytime people always start talking about, you know, I don't know, I guess I don't want to go there in this video. I want to really just stress out to the fact that being here in Bali is a privilege I look at. It is an honor, and I love being here, and it's changed my life. And I'll always feel like I'm a part of them, even if I have to go or I will go move on. Or as I say, I'm always only passing through. You'll see in the next video coming out. But my experience here has been nothing but amazing. I'm not being paid to say this. I'm not being told what to say. I don't remember what your name is. You sent me a private message on Twitter, and you told me to check out something. You sent me a thread, and I read it. And you said this would be something good for you to speak about, because I feel like there is a lot of confusion. Now, what I'm saying, is this the right thing? What is right and wrong? This is the way that's worked for me. And for me, it's about sharing, giving you guys another perspective. Someone asked me the other day, they're like, Luke, what do you do? What do you do for a living? What do you do? And I had a thing that just came to me when that was asked. I help people feel. I make people feel. That's what I do. As a coach, as a friend, as a mentor, as someone who you watch, you let me into your home. You let me into your job where you're sitting there watching me on your screen right now. And I make people feel. And more so than not, I make people feel what they've been avoiding feeling. The happiness, compassion. What are you focused on? These are things that I talk about all the time. And when I'm here in Bali, I can't help but focus on how kind the people are, how open they are, how welcoming they are. Now, of course, there's going to be people who say crazy things, but as far as in front of my face, everyone's been super kind, and I felt welcome. And I would recommend this place to every human in the world. Now, there's other places as well. I love Malta, I love Poland, but as far as here, I've never lived in a place longer than I have here. It's that important, and I love it that much. Love you, Bali. Love you, Indonesia. And yes, guys, I know that Bali is in Indonesia, and Bali's not a country. I do know that. I get a lot of talk for that on Twitter. I mean, on TikTok. But wanted to say that to all my friends who are living in Bali, to all my expats who are here and help the people and respect the people. And like I say, this is what I say is just my perspective. You know, it's just my perspective. But I hope that my perspective helps to shift your perspective or get you to see another perspective as well. So thank you guys for listening. This was the last minute talk. I literally just parked in the side of the street in this, nothing's here, but that's kind of my experience. Any other questions? Maybe I'll make a part 2 of this, but I don't think nothing needs to be said. My actions speak louder than my words. I've been living in this place for 1 year, more than I've ever lived anywhere else in my life. And if Bali would have me, I'd take the nationality and stay here for the rest of my life. Send me a message, somebody in that who can do that. And on that note, from here in Canggu, in the center, I want to thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll speak to you guys all later. And in the meantime, everyone always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao. No, boss. Makasih, huh?